It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's game 1 of the World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in game 1. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, if you want someone to look out for, my eyes are on Brett Lawrie. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Jose Salazar gets the call on the mound here at home for game 1 of the World Series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And down at third base, Chris Bryant, you talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
So striding forward now, Henry Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Catcher, number 23.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Travis Wilson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
2-0 pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, he makes the stop to first. Just late. He's safe. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with one away.
Henry.
Standing in now, Lawrence Henry. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward is after it, and it's a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let him come to you. Still have to throw it over the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Felix Titus is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by Majestic. It's all about this catcher. He has got a cannon. You better be alert when you're on the bases. He'll throw to first. He'll throw behind runners at second. He'll throw the second on steals. He'll throw to third. He loves to throw, and he's got a cannon he shows off.
Stepping in, Leo Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Leo Bryant.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And the changeup is way low that time. Chris Bryant is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it in is Lowry, 1 away.
Batting second, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Ojeda giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. At the plate, Nate Primetime. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Rafael Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready on 1 and 2. Little dribbler down the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Eli Ojeda.
Now at the plate, Eli Ojeda. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he pops it up back behind second base. Primetime will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Morgan. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. That's inside. 2-0.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
The strike there. 2-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
A runner on first with 2 away. Shot foul over towards the coaching box.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kempton moves over, and that's the 3rd out. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Coming to the plate now, Chris Helm. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
Chris Helm.
Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting 5th, catcher John Anderson.
Digging in now, John Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. Fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
David Hampton.
Into the box, David Hampton. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Lifted the other way to left center. Laurie calls for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And a ball, 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Two out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball four. He'll take the walk.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Addison Russell. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A 1-0 delivery. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but this will be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Salazar. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again. Travis Wilson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver on 2-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Avery Slade waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avery Slade. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets the 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Into the box now, Lawrence Henry, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One-0 count. Here it is. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Scorched to third. Bryant's got it. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ready now, Leo Bryant. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leo Bryant.
Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Nate Primetime, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Wilson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Brett Lawrie. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Brett Lawrie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Gonzalez.
Stepping in now, Rafael Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, Matt, clearly that was a hit and run. The runner was off on the swing, and he drives the ball so hard to the outfield they couldn't advance it.
Eli Ojeda.
Into the box, Eli Ojeda, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Standing in now, Felix Titus. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run to third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
Here it comes, 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Henry Morgan would be next. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, Chris Helm. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Chris Helm.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box now, John Anderson. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, David Hampton.
Ready for another chance. David Hampton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Wilson is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They're down 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Henry Morgan. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Smoke toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis Wilson.
Digging in once again, Travis Wilson. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes on 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Calling for it. Bryant. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Chicago, first baseman, Avery Slade.
Digging in and looking for more, Avery Slade. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. To his left. Prime time. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he is in there.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Digging in, Jose Salazar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
Ready once again, Leo Bryant, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Runner at second here with one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2-1. Here it is. To 2-2 now.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Michael Moreland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 0, Michael Moreland.
Digging in once again, Lawrence Henry. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A runner at first with no outs here. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Nobody out. Runner on first. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up with 100 miles an hour. They just have to be ready to swing.
And he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Brett Lawrie. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's too high, and that might not have been in time anyway. Knowing his wheels, it's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Outside, 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding in once again, Rafael Gonzalez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready once again, Eli Ojeda. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and one.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Nate Primetime will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Striding into the box, Chris Helm comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike. And 1. Now the pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Moncada is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, John Anderson.
Ready for another shot now. John Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in to try it again. Felix Titus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Titus.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ball 2 now. Three and 0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a changeup right down the middle. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hard hit ball to short. Prime time on the grass. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Catcher, Henry Morgan.
Settling in now, Henry Morgan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping in now, Travis Wilson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Two and 0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman number 5. Avery.
Now to the plate, Avery Slade is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at-bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, strike 2 as he locks him up there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 good guys. Digging in the switch hitter, David Hampton. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers and you realize he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here. A
swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez Going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Striding in, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Liner toward right center, and Hayward has a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Addison Russell, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he just misses with a curveball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2 and 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw won't get him.
The pitcher, 0-0. Michael
Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Kyle Schwarber.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch you definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A little tapper. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Pedro Baez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Pedro Baez.
Coming to the plate now, Leo Bryant. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch. 4-1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Strike called, 2-1.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Chris Bryant would be next. 3-1, here it is. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game, and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
Into the box, Nate Primetime as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Slade is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the White Sox 2. Simon Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Simon Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Lawrence Henry. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. 8th inning here from Wrigley Field, and the bums are happy in the bleachers. The homestanding Cubs lead this one over their inner city rival White Sox as you get a look at the line score to this point. Ready now, Yohan Moncada. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. And that misses, ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hard on the ground toward short. Prime time is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Brett Lawrie.
Now at the plate, Brett Lawrie. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And that's over. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1 now to Lawrie. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Russell sprinting after it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
At the plate, Chris Helm.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for 2 thus far in this
First
one.
baseman, Chris Helm.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
T.J. McFarland is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 66, T.J. McFarland. Now batting.
In now, John Anderson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Into the box, David Hampton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gonzalez ranging back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ripped down the line. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single. At the plate, Addison Russell. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
First and second now, one man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. Moncada gloves it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the ninth is set to get underway. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe the Bambino takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 8, Joe the Bambino. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Gonzalez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Center fielder, Rafael Gonzalez.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. One and one, here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. But fastball, and there's strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Standing in now, Eli Ojeda as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Brett Eibner will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
0-1, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's the 1-2. Grounded to first. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Four to 2, the final score tonight. The Cubs win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.